Hey folks, it's Billy DKY, the truth seeker that simplifies and demystifies. This is going to be my post-fight commentary for Brandon Vera versus Jon Jones. And we'll start from the main fight and work backwards. And the Brandon Vera versus Jon Jones, I mean, at first, I thought Brandon was doing a pretty good job. But wow, Jon Jones, man, he hits hard. He puts all his power into it. He's not scared when he throws that punch. He lays it all on the line, and I don't think that he's going to be able to do the things that he did to Brandon on somebody like Machida, because Machida has that same kind of wrestling style where he spins you on your center of gravity and that kind of stuff, and he's real elusive. So I am really looking forward to a Machida Jon Jones competition. So anyway, you gotta say hats off to Jon Jones. I was disappointed in Jon Jones letting Brandon get under his skin, like in the weigh-in and pre-fight stuff. He's doing some odd things, but it's going to be real interesting to see what happens between Machida, Jon Jones, and Shogun. So anyway, next fight. The next fight from the top, John Howard versus Daniel Roberts. I mean, that's a pretty good little scrap. Nice slam, nice KO. Okay, next fight. Junior Dos Santos versus Gabriel Gonzaga. I thought it was a real good stoppage, and Junior did pretty much what we expected. And basically, Gabriel, in my opinion, needs a good boxing coach, because he keeps getting knocked out when he seems to be leaving exposures where he can get knocked out. So it's really interesting to think who would be the next opponent, who would be the most interesting opponent for Junior Dos Santos, because whoever he fights next, I think he's going to have a legitimately hard time. I mean, Gabriel, I predicted it, but Gabriel looked like he was sort of giving him a little bit of problems. I wasn't really for sure until it happened. So, I'm trying to think. Frank Mir versus Junior. That's a rough fight for Junior. Brock Lesnar versus Junior Dos Santos. That's a tough fight. Shane Carwin versus Junior Dos Santos. Another tough fight. So, I mean, his next fight is going to be a serious challenge to his domination of the heavyweight division. I'm still on both bandwagons with Jon Jones and Junior Dos Santos. And go back to Jon Jones. If Jon Jones actually does wind up being the light heavyweight champion, I would really like to see him and Anderson Silva go at it. If he doesn't win, if he wins the light heavyweight title. Okay, next fight: Czech Congo versus Paul Buentello. Really, it was a smart fight, but it was very boring, and I can understand Czech doing that. It was, he had several losses. He needed to take the safe way out. I mean, I felt confident he could have, had a stand-up war with him and knocked him out, but he was taking a certain probability of getting knocked out himself, which I think was pretty low, but I can understand him taking the safe route and doing the wrestling, and, so it was a real smart fight. It wasn't as fan-pleasing as possible, but I don't know. Did y'all see the paper when he was down on the ground in the second round? The paper was laying below Czech Congo. I was like, hey, man, he's got cheat notes. He's got cheat notes. Anyway, Alessio Sakara versus James Irwin. I mean, I don't know, man. 185. He looked big at 205, and 185, he just didn't look good, and I don't know if it's going to take time to adjust. I don't know if he should be at that weight. He didn't look strong. He looked it looked weird, and, I don't know, man. I don't know if he belongs in 185. I liked him at 205, so I didn't really like the call. If you get hit in the eye with a punch, and that to me, I mean, okay, I can agree. If you can't continue the fight, then you lose the fight, because it was, it wasn't an eye poke, but it hits you punch the guy in the eye. The eye shouldn't be a target. You know what I mean? I'm not saying you can't hit the eye, but when it hits in the eye, I mean, don't get me wrong. It's fair, but I still would have liked to seen, okay, yeah, you wasn't intentional. You didn't poke him in the eye. You punched him in the eye with a knuckle. Take a few moments, catch your breath, let's rock it out, But so anyway, like I say, man, I'm really looking forward to John Jones' next opponent, which I really don't even want to see Machida and Shogun fight again. I hate when they do an immediate rematch. I want to see them fight somebody else. Both of them go away and come back, you know. So, I mean, to me, I would love to see John Jones versus Machida. I think that'd be an awesome fight. I don't know. I think Machida has a better chance against John Jones than Shogun, because I think Machida is more elusive and he knows how to spin people on their axis better than probably Shogun does. But, and again, I'm looking forward to Junior Dos Santos' next fight. And let's see. So anyway, basically it's a pretty good card, especially for free and all. And until the next video, later folks.